Hey, what's up, guys? Andy here. I'm doing my commentary for the training footage you see here. This is from the month of February. All my strength testing. These are AMRAP sets recorded. Here's the front squat with 135 pounds. And I definitely want to work on my form, keep working on my form with the front squat. I have really good depth. I think I have good ankle mobility. Hip mobility, everything is where I want it to be, but my upper back is rounding too much. Not keeping the bar high enough, not keeping my elbows high enough up. You see how they dip down there? I don't like that. And I definitely think if I want to get stronger in this movement, 4 reps, as you can see, I test everything for reps, because I am focused on hypertrophy and bodybuilding. I don't actually test 1 rep maxes. Maybe in the future after I've built a nice solid base of muscle. But for now, why risk the injury? Why risk setting myself back a few months by hurting myself? So mostly everything I test is at 80%. Yeah, I got 10. Here's the second set. This was 4 weeks later. I tested again. You'll see with the 10 on now. So this is 155. And I'm still having the same issue. I think I definitely need to change the way I hold the bar in that front rack position on my collarbones and my shoulders, because I'm just not getting my elbows up high enough. So I'm going to start crossing my arms so that I can hold my elbows higher and hopefully keep my upper back in a more upright position. Which will give me a stronger column, if you will, a stronger base to hold that bar, which will make me stronger in the movement and more proficient. I also was talking after I put this up how I need to get lifting shoes. I think especially in the front squat, it's even easier for your heels to come off the ground, so it's even more important to have lifting shoes in that situation. So I definitely think it's something I'm also going to invest in. Here's the trap bar deadlift AMRAP, and this is 245s and a 35 on each side, so that's 285. Oh, 295. Sorry, 295. And these are feeling really good. I'm definitely making progress on these now that I'm in a caloric surplus. I found that I've always made pretty steady progress on the deadlift as long as I'm in a caloric surplus. Is a very demanding movement, very high energy demanding movement. Takes a lot of energy to keep your spine in a neutral position while using your legs to pick that bar off the ground, and then also keep your grip, not using any straps here. So that's 295. I believe I got for 10 or 11 there. And then I ran into a guy that I know at the gym, and check out his channel. He's got some good stuff. He's got awesome Instagram. He's a sponsored Legion Athletics, Kennard Dansbury. Cool guy. So check him out too. Feeling really good about the trap bar deadlifts. Here was my first AMRAP set of February for the overhead press. This is 125. And this was actually coming off. I was not happy with this at all. This was actually my second attempt in 3 days to AMRAP this, because the first one I was just coming off of being sick, where I had a pretty severe sinus infection with a little fever and stuff, and so this was like the probably like 3 or 4 days after that. So not 100%. Definitely felt heavier than it should, and I've really found that if I want to progress my overhead press more, at this point I just need more volume. I need more volume, and it's going to be through frequency. So I think if I really want to see some good results, in my overhead press, I'm going to increase the frequency to 3 to 4 times a week overhead pressing, and also then doing accessory shoulder pressing movements, vertical pressing movements, incline pressing movements, and even flat pressing movements with my chest will also strengthen my shoulders for this movement. Overhead tricep extensions, honestly, tricep extensions in all planes. So tricep extensions in front of you, overhead, and lying down, so skull crushers. Stronger triceps will definitely help me get a stronger overhead press. This movement has been progressing very smoothly for me over the past 2 months. And so this is an AMRAP with 90 plus, let's see here, 90 plus 50. So that's 140. I'm trying to wait to when I pick it up to see if I have any other weight there on the bar. But yes, I did start using straps on this because I really feel, nope, so it's 140. I really feel it more in my back. I think my biceps and my forearms, my grip was taking some of the weight out of it. So when I use straps, man, I mean, my back was tore up the day after doing these. So that's something that I've implemented moving forward, is using straps, really isolating my back, my upper back on this one. Man, these are great for building upper back, lats, and traps big time. Yeah, this day the landmine station was taken, and so we hadn't done seated cable rows. I hadn't done them since last year, probably November. And this was 175 pounds. Wanted to see how many we could do, so we did an AMRAP, and it went pretty well. I honestly think my upper back has grown quite a lot in the past, I would say, 4 to 6 months. And especially on this program where we're doing trap bar deadlifts, landmine rows, pull downs. I mean, we're hitting back volume. I think I calculated around 15 sets per week. So definitely in that range where we're getting maximum adaptation. This is my AMRAP set in February for flat dumbbell bench press, which has been my main chest pressing movement. And definitely progressing in this movement as well. I always do it nice and slow and controlled. This is with 90-pound dumbbells. I get a big belly breath before I lean back. And some people count that as one. I count it as one because when I come back, I get into position, then I press it up. So definitely feeling good with how many I got with the 90s. I think I get a total of 9 here. So I'm happy with that. I'm looking forward to really getting into the triple digits dumbbell pressing. Powerhouse Gym Athletic Club, Tampa, Florida. Awesome spot for serious lifters if you really want to step up your fitness game. And, I mean, some of the world-class physiques train at this gym, guys. I'm serious. And this is my favorite chest isolation movement right now. And it's because of the way my chest fibers run. If you feel your fibers in your chest and they run from low to high, this is a great movement for you. This is a hammer strength machine, plate loaded. You could do it one arm at a time if you want. It's just phenomenal for hitting your chest, especially if your fibers run low to high. I'm telling you guys, try it out. You will not be sorry.